What exactly are the roles of the angels in Dragon Ball Super, and why do Gods of Destruction always have them as attendants? We're going to talk about this today, and first off, let's talk about the Gods of Destruction, and I'll go a little bit more in depth with the angels. The Gods of Destruction obviously are there to destroy things before they can then be created. They're linked to the Kaioshins of their world, so they are the opposite version of them. So they're there to destroy things before they can really be created. And pretty much from what I can gather, the angels, really I feel like their main thing with the Gods of Destruction and why they do have them as attendants, their main mission is to make sure they don't go too out of hand with the destruction. We see that with Whis stopping Beerus, obviously, by knocking him out in Battle of Gods. We know that Whis has the time reversal. He can roll back time. He used that to stop, reverse things that Beerus has destroyed in the past. And we've seen Vanos and Whis also stop the fight between Beerus and Champa. So it seems like their main purpose, being attendants of the Gods of Destruction, is to make sure they don't go too far. And I think it might be interesting going off of the idea of what exactly are the angels and what do they possess in terms of power. I feel like all of them can probably roll back time. I don't think that's something specific to Whis, and I feel like all of them pretty much have the same skills with those staves. Even though they're all parts of different universes, they're all still descendants and children of the Grand Priest, who funnily enough does not have a staff, and I'm going to talk about that in a future video. Someone commented something a few weeks back, and I'm going to go back and credit them. They said something very interesting that I'm going to talk about. But a few episodes back in Dragon Ball Super, when we knew this Tournament of Power was going to cause the destruction of many, many universes, the angels are not going to be harmed from the destruction of the universe. The God of Destructions will, they're replaceable, but the angels, being the children of the Grand Priest, it's said that their position is different. They're there to watch over. I feel like they are the main watchers of the universes almost in a way. They have vast knowledge of everything that goes on, it seems, or most of everything. I mean, look at Whis knowing about the Super Saiyans and being able to freaking pull up that projection of Goku versus Frieza. And what I would assume is all of the angels are probably stronger than every God of Destruction, so they can keep them in line. One of the big things I think that supports the fact that I mentioned that the angels really are there to only assist the Gods of Destruction and keep them in line is that in the Future Trunks arc, the Supreme Kai reveals that when a God of Destruction dies, his angel attendant ceases to function until the next god appears. That's a major detail. One thing that's interesting about Whis is that he was the teacher of Beerus, but does every God of Destruction have their angel as a teacher maybe? Or just an attendant? And since the angels have been around for so long, they've probably had plenty of Gods of Destruction at their side. So Beerus was not the first to have Whis at his side, I would imagine. But the angels don't really have a clear agenda. They really do follow what the Gods of Destruction do and just kind of intervene if they do too much. They're supposed to be indifferent because they don't need to interfere with how the universes operate. That is the jobs of the Kaioshins and really the beings that live in that universe to decide their own fate. Our heroes just got a stroke of luck when they did the do-over technique against Golden Frieza. So this is something I want to talk about. I thought it was pretty interesting to get my thoughts on the angels. We know a lot about them now, and there is still plenty of stuff to speculate about, obviously, especially given the Grand Priest. A lot of people have said in the past that maybe he really is the true Omni King. I don't know about that. It is a possibility. He does seem to be the one that really is in charge and has a grasp on everything. But that's not this type of video. That's it for the video, however. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and share your thoughts down below as always. And of course, I'll catch you guys later.